great players do great things, and this kid is special.
They have the next superstar in the game.
It's going to be a lot of fun for us. The future's bright in Edmonton.
Here's Connor McDavid, backdoor one-timer score.
Pretty special to play in here for the first time.
There's a glimpse of not what is, but what will be.
Connor and Taylor have had a little bit of chemistry throughout their summer.
Connor McDavid has renewed faith and hope in the Edmonton Oilers family.
Oilers and Flames open their preseason schedule. The pair of split squad games tonight. Connor McDavid will make his exhibition debut in front of the hometown crowd. He'll play on a line with Taylor Hall and Teddy Purcell.
Although this is preseason, I mean, this is my first real chance to play in this type of environment, this type of game. So I'm excited and I'll be focused for sure.
He's asked questions. I've asked him questions. I mean, that's part of the give and take you need on a line. It can't just be one way. And he wants to learn. He's 18, but you can learn from him as well.
A big game for a couple of D-men in Calgary as well. Mark Giordano will play in a game for the first time since he tore his bicep back in February, while Dougie Hamilton makes his Flames debut after being acquired from Boston in the offseason.
It's going to be exciting, I think, just to put the jersey on for the first time and play at the Dome and everything. It's going to feel like a real game.
It's been well over 7 months. It's fully healed. I've been, shooting and working out at full 100% for a long time now.
Okay, sometimes expectations are so high, there's no way a kid could attain them. But Connor McDavid's not just any kid.
No.
Can he attain and maybe exceed expectations?
Well, I would say right now, given what we've seen, and it's a pretty small window of what we've seen, Connor McDavid playing against professional athletes will get a better test, obviously, than watching him tonight through the preseason and early in the regular season. But he's been better than expected. Again, as Taylor Hall just acknowledged, he's 18 years old. We don't expect a teenager to jump into the National Hockey League and be an impact player. Yet when you watch him closely, both offensively and defensively, he is a very well-rounded player. And I think for Oilers fans, obviously they're going to enjoy the entertaining side of his game, but Todd McLellan and Peter Chiarelli are going to enjoy some of the other parts that he brings to the game that are well beyond his years.
Well, I talk about relative pressure, and I say, what's to say this is more pressure than when he was 12 years old playing against 13 and 14-year-olds? He's probably better equipped to handle the pressure he's got right now. In the development camp, he was really good. Then he went to Penticton, and the scouts from other teams told me he was really, really good. Now in camp, he's with the big boys in the Edmonton, and by all accounts, he has been as good, if not better, than anybody there. And they don't want to say that. Believe me, they want to temper expectations. He is not letting them temper expectations right now. It's pretty cool to watch.
I want to ask you about another young guy who's also trying to make this team a vastly different world than Connor McDavid, so let's get that out there right now. Darnell Nurse, what are the chances he makes the big club this year?
Well, they're going to give him every chance to jump into the National Hockey League on a full-time basis. They know that they need some help on the back end, but yet when you look at the athletes that they've assembled in Edmonton, it's not bad overall. But in Darnell Nurse, he's big, he's strong, those are the positives. The negatives are he can get running around a little bit out there. They hope that they'd be able to work that out of him in the American Hockey League. If it's not out of him yet, as he enters into the National Hockey League, then he'll have to go back to the American Hockey League. So if I were putting a percentage on Darnell Nurse cracking the Oilers out of camp, I'd say it's 50-50.
Yeah, I just think it's direct competition that's going to be the issue here. They went out and acquired Eric Gryba, Andre Sakara, Griffin Reinhart. They have 8 NHL defensemen in camp with Griffin Reinhart. I think it's pure numbers, and this is okay if he starts in the American Hockey League. He's going to be a very good player. It probably is the place for him to start, and this is just pure contracts and competition in-house.
And it's always so difficult as a kid to try to crack a blue line at the National Hockey League level.
Much different.
It's so much.